Hey, what's up? How's everybody out there tonight? This is Force Destroyer, and I'm going to be sharing a PvP battle healing loadout for the Celestial powers. It's a lot of negativity. It's got the stigma on the forums right now. A lot of it is true. The power is extremely slow. The AM is crap. It's terrible. The animations are in fact beautiful. They're great animations, but it's just way too slow, entirely too long, and the power is very limited. So a lot of people are thinking that it's done, the power is dead, because you don't see a lot of people using it. It just takes a little more skill and a little more practice to master it. But yeah, Celestial, it can be pulled off as basically one of the best battle healing powers in the game. So I'm going to give you guys a PvP loadout. This is for, not for AV8s, I will say not for AV8s. This is not the best loadout for AV8s. It's the best loadout for 1v1s, open world duels, 2v2s, and 4v4s in arenas. So I'm going to give you guys a loadout. I'm going to talk into, brief description on, skill points, where I will use those at power points, what powers did I unlock, and then I will be showing you guys some evidence. I'm not gonna just talk it. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna show you guys proof. So I got a bunch of duels that I'm gonna show you guys against really good PvPers. Everyone in this video are really good PvPers. This is by no way a diss to anyone. If you see yourself on here, you lost a duel to me, that means you're a good enough PvP for me to put your fight on this video. Because all the fights, are full health people and stuff like that. They didn't make the video, only the tough fights made this one. So these are all geared people, good PvPers. And I'm going to actually, it's not going to be just a boring video of me just talking and showing you and not backing it up. I'm going to actually show you how to use these in the duels, in these situations, in these scenarios. So hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is I want to mention league buffs. These do count. As you can see, we got pretty much all of them in your stats. They do benefit from them. So make sure you have your league buffs. This is PvE. Alright, let me go to PvP. Alright, so PvP, the magic number you want to try to hit as a Celestial battle healer is around 4,500 power, around 7,500 resto, and close to 2,800 precision as possible. So you want to have those stats to be the most efficient Celestial battle healer that you can be. Alright, and the next thing, the loadout. So first, let's get to the skill points. All right, I only got 153 for PvP. I went down through the movement skill tree and got those innates, those CC and stun resistance and power backs. For the weapons, I went down below the weapon masteries and got power, precision and might, and resto. And then you want to grab a admonish, which is your main, it's your primary heal. Divine light, blessings, anoint, and you want to grab a renew. Then by the curse, you're just going to go blight. That's the only combo you're going to be using in duels and stuff like that. And then life drain is for arenas and stuff like that. Then you want to grab these innates. And like I said, I don't use supercharges in duels or anything, but in arenas and stuff like that, I do use them. Loadouts: admonish, divine light, renew. These are your 3 heals. Admonish is your primary heal, it's your burst heal, along with your damager, and you can clip that with Divine Light and Renew for a burst heal. Blessings is highly viable as a shield, and if you use that before your opponent gets his weapon mastery crit off, it pretty much negates most of that damage. Anoint is your buff, and Life Drain is your supercharge. You can use that as you will. It's great in arenas, it's a 35%, and it fills up really fast. So, that being said, that's pretty much all you need to know as far as the loadout wise. Here's your for anoint. Before you start an encounter, you also want to pop anoint first, because as you can see, the stats increase a lot. 300 in resto, and you get a nice little boost in precision as well. So about a 300 point boost in both of those, close to around that area. So it's anoint's pretty valuable. It's pretty sufficient. Make sure that you pop anoint before your encounters, and the rest is pretty much just timing your powers and pretty much knowing the mechanics. Timing your lunges with your weapon mastery and your range weapon masteries. Try not to get too caught up in that. Don't use one too much, because then other people can easily adapt and maneuver around those and get around it. So on top of being skilled, practicing, and really mastering your timing on those, then you want to use your powers. So anoint is your priority, your main heal. That's going to be the only one you really use. After it, you get that, that crit and heal chance. You can clip Divine Light and renew with it. Blessings whenever you fall on the ground. Always start the duels or encounters with anoint. And it's pretty much all you need to know. Now I'm going to show you guys some duels, and you get to see this in action, and I'll be talking you through, what's going on as I'm doing it, so you can see how they play out in these scenarios. So, okay, so for some of the dueling examples, this guy right here is a pretty nice PvPer. He's pretty good. He's got a YouTube page. He's beating a lot of people. He's fully geared. So this isn't anybody I'm fighting here. All right. So as you can see, as my health is getting lowered, I'm clipping Weapon Master combo into Admonish, which is your main heal. That's your priority heal. That's your priority. Admonish is pretty much the only one you need. It'll give you that burst heal with those ticks. The rest of it's just pretty much weapon mastery mechanics and timing little lunges with block breaks and stuff like that for that fight. Fight another guy, he's pretty geared too. As you can see, at the start of the duel, he's got me down pretty low. He jumped out on me. Weapon mastery, clip with Admonish, he knocked me down here. I'm stunned. He's getting him. See, look how low my health is. Now look, when you have enough power, this is why I was saying how power is important. You can spam your powers and heal back up. See, Admonish, clip with Anoint, Admonish, then Admonish again. And my Admonish it's healing me while it's also damaging my opponent as it scales with my precision. This is why precision is a tie with a primary stat as well as restoration. This is another one. Rage DPS, these rage DPS, these guys, they're hard, they can double stack their buffs. Admonish it out. See, you're doing damage and you're also healing yourself, so you want to keep your power around that 4,500 mark. This is another guy, he's fully geared hard light. Hard light hits pretty hard, guys. This is another one. In duels, I will say, in most fights, you want to try to have more power than your opponent as a healer. The longer the fight draws out, the better your chances are of winning. So you want to save your power, because if if a DPS draws the fight out, chances are his power is going to run out before yours do, if you conserve your power. See, and as you can see there. And there's the clip burst, the Admonish with Divine Light. Gives you a nice burst here. So yeah, this guy's fully geared. He's even more geared than I am. So yeah, it's another guy, another fully geared opponent. Hard light again. Hard light hits hard. You can see there's the Admonish. As you can see, I'm starting every duel with Anoint. I'm getting that buff. I'm starting the duels off with basically 3,000 precision, and almost 8,000 resto with that Anoint buff at the beginning of the duel. So you want to use that. And as you can see, that use of blessings right there, when you knock down on the ground, you negate the weapon mastery. So yeah, it's blessings. So the shield is still pretty viable. There's another guy, pretty good PvP here. Fire. There's Admonish. You don't have to spam heals too much. Admonish gives you healing over time, 6-2. So a lot of it's just mastering the mechanics, know when to lunge, when to block break, and stuff like that. It's the majority of your duel. And then you want to use Admonish as your main heal. You're not going to be spamming blessings. You're not going to be spamming consume souls. You're not going to be using malediction, cleansing into benediction. You're not. Admonish is pretty much your only heal that's really can be classified as a necessity when it comes to duels, 1v1s, 2v2s, 4v4s. This person's fully geared. Another good PvPer. See, when I fell on the ground, that blessings right there, it saved me from taking a lot of damage. You can see he's melting my health. DPS, hard light. Now watch these heals though. This is perfect example. Admonish to Divine Light, clip into blessings. So burst heal. Admonish again. Boom. He's taking damage. I'm recovering health, just like that. So all the naysayers that are saying, you know, Celestial can't do this, Celestial can't do that. No, it can be done. It's more difficult and it takes more skill to master this class, but it can be done. Well, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you want more, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and definitely support this on the forums. Thanks.